Please subscribe to my channel for more of this content. In an ancient time, in a desert land where the sun beat down with a fierce intensity and silence lingered in the air, there was a man named Azriel. Azriel was a humble shepherd, known throughout his small village for his kindness and dedication to his flock. But Azriel harbored a hidden struggle. A heavy sin weighed upon him, and despite his attempts to be good, he felt trapped by it. One night, as he sat alone under the stars, Azriel cried out to God. "Lord, I am weak. I am bound by this darkness. Teach me how to overcome." As he closed his eyes, a soft voice whispered, "Azriel, journey to the mountain where the desert meets the sky, and there you will find wisdom." Without hesitation, Azriel prepared provisions and set out before dawn. He traveled for days, crossing scorching sands and climbing rocky trails until he reached the mountain's peak. There, he found an ancient hermit, Eliakim, who was known for his wisdom and closeness to God. "Why have you come, my son?" Eliakim asked as he gazed at Azriel with gentle eyes. "I am burdened by a sin I cannot overcome," Azriel confessed. "It clings to me, and though I try, I am too weak to break free." The wise hermit nodded thoughtfully. "We cannot overcome sin through our own strength alone," he said. "Sin is like a chain wrapped around the heart, and it grows tighter each time we struggle against it. But there is a way." With emotion, Eliakim led Azriel to a grove of olive trees on the mountainside. "Tell me, Azriel, what do you see?" "I see trees," Azriel replied. "And how do these trees bear their fruit?" Eliakim asked. Azriel thought for a moment. "They drink deeply from the soil and the rain. They do not strive or wrestle to grow, they are simply nourished." "Exactly," Eliakim said. "To overcome sin, you must be like these trees, rooted, nourished, and still. You must draw your strength from God. Fighting against sin with mere willpower is like struggling against chains. But when you are rooted in God's love, His strength flows into you, and sin's grip weakens." Azriel pondered this, and Eliakim continued, "Each day, find a quiet place. Surrender your weakness to God, and listen to His words. Let His light fill the dark corners of your heart. Sin hides in the shadows, but it cannot withstand the light of God." Over the following days, Azriel stayed with Eliakim, learning to surrender his burdens and root himself in faith and prayer. Each morning, he would rise and sit in the stillness, listening to God's whisper, letting go of his fears, desires, and struggles. And slowly, the chains around his heart loosened. He felt peace he had never known, a quiet strength that grew as he surrendered each day. When he returned to his village, people noticed a change in Azriel. He still faced temptations, but he no longer wrestled alone. He had learned that true strength came not from striving, but from surrendering to the one who was greater than his sin. And as he shared this wisdom, he became a light to others, teaching them that only by rooting themselves in God's love could they truly overcome the darkness.